Where does any of that go? What can you say about a man who is admired, revered, and loved by everybody? I can start by saying that he's not the man we're honoring tonight. We're here to talk about Manny Gigena. When he leaves, he's afraid no one will remember him. I can think of several reasons he will be remembered. He wouldn't like any of them, but I can think he's a really great guy until you get to know him. There are a few people who have contributed as much to WVMC as Manny. Fortunately, there are hundreds who have contributed more. Manny's a great doctor and surgeon. He has all the right qualities: cockiness, greed, narcissism. His integrity has never been questioned. In fact, it's never been mentioned. This guy could have been anyone he wanted to be. Why he chose himself, I'll never know. Actually, when I first met Manny, I thought he was going to be somebody truly special. Instead, he turned out to be him. You're a unique guy, Manny. When they made Manny, they threw away the mole as a safety precaution. As we all know, he has a few faults, but the ones he does have make him truly annoying. I say we should overlook his faults and accept him for what he is, an asshole. I don't like him. I always will. I used to think you were a pain in the neck. Now I have a much lower opinion of you. But that's okay. I know your opinion of yourself makes up for it. Who else sends themselves a Valentine's Day card? I don't want to say he has a big ego, but every time he passes a mirror, he blows kisses. I don't want to say he's a ham, but he did 3 courses of "I'm too sexy" in front of the camera at the bank. He's the kind of guy that girls dream of when they have a nightmare. But then again, Manny has Navenka. She's the kind of woman who does a lot of cleaning and cooking. Cleaning out your bank account and cooking is good. She's the type of woman who wants a man to lay his cards on the table, especially Visa and Master. She likes a man with a strong will, especially if it's made out correctly. I mean, he and his wife are sometimes a case of opposites attracting. She's charming, intelligent, and witty, and he's him. Manny and Navenka get along so well because they share a common interest. They both love Manny. You know what I like about you? Me neither. You used to be arrogant and obnoxious. Now I see you're just the opposite. You're obnoxious and arrogant. But Manny's not a man to put on airs. He has enough trouble putting on his own pants. The man eats like a horse. His stomach doesn't growl, it whinnies. In fact, he just joined the health club for a new bottom, but they couldn't find one in his size. But you don't have an ounce of fat on you, unless you take into account of your head. I mean, he's strong as an ox and almost as smart. The thing I like most about Manny is that I never get the feeling that he knows something that I don't.
It's all about.
The thing I like most about Manny is that I never, excuse me. I never had cause to fight with Manny. But if I did, my weapon of choice would be grammar. He you to death. If he gets you alone, it's strictly mouth-to-mouth combat. But what people don't realize is that Manny has a speech impediment. He can't shut up. It's amazing how long he can talk without even mentioning what he's talking about. The man can talk and echo. You take up hot air ballooning. All you need is a balloon. He puts his foot in his mouth so often he's addicted to Reeboks. But one thing about this guy, he doesn't bore you with a lot of trivia. He just bores you. He doesn't say much, but he talks enough to make up for it. Truly, Manny, you've never been outspoken. No one's ever been able to.
Rumors coming out here.
Something wrong. You haven't said 5,000 words all night long.
There's more pages.
And now you're leaving us to go and become a big-time plastic surgeon, working on faces and tummies and boobs. That should be right up your alley. Boobs. It takes one to know one. In Detroit, didn't you live over that way before? Ordinarily, I'd say people live and learn, but you just live. The fact is, we'll be really sorry to see you gone. This. It won't be the same without you in your office, in surgery, in the hospital in general. And we've come to really love your family, and we have every hope that you'll be back to see us again. I mean, I hate to see you go, but I'd love to watch you leave. And remember, if you ever need me, phone. Please, hesitate to call.